Bobby Burns is making terrible, 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 terrible content. And as a result of making terrible content, his channel is dying day by day. And today we're going to discuss why he's failing so miserably. Now, I actually found out about Bobby before the Shane situation, and I found him to be very intelligent, well-spoken, and he gave thought-provoking criticism. He was sort of like this underground commentary channel that I thought was about to become huge. I thought he was going to be like the next Kavos, which I feel like he was on the right track to burst through. And then boom, he makes a video about Shane reacts to it, and instead of blowing up and being angry, Shane invites him to LA to work with him. And guess what Bobby does? Bobby takes the offer, which I guess many people would. You would be gaining so much exposure and collabing with arguably the best YouTuber to ever do it. That's a great opportunity. However, in the same token, you were just trashing his content and calling it terrible. But then, as the plot thickened, we got to know a bit more about Bobby throughout the series. Turns out Shane is actually one of Bobby's favorite YouTubers. So with that being said, it's almost like he played himself.
Yeah, I've been a fan of your channel for forever. Yeah.
You were calling this man's content terrible, and then he brings you on his channel, broadcasts you to a whole different, bigger audience, and sort of unintentionally made you his bitch. I don't think that's what Shane's intentions was, but let's just keep it G. Shane made Bobby his bitch. Bobby seems sort of intimidated by Shane. Now he says Shane is one of his favorite YouTubers, which makes him just look so fake. Then he meets Shane's family, Shane buys him a car.
Going to LA.
Okay.
And because you're going to be rolling with me,
Uh-huh.
I want you to be rolling like me.
Okay. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? What?
A car, like literally a whole car for hating someone. We out here hating and we ain't getting no car. We ain't doing it right. Bobby, that's some genius shit. I give him props. You got a whole car out of making a hate video on someone. I can't wait till I reach that status. Hopefully I do one day. No, I'm playing, but anyways, that's just so crazy that man really finessed his way into a car. Like, mind-blowing. He moves Bobby and his little crew to LA, I believe to work and collaborate with Shane, and then Shane offers Bobby a day on his channel. And God, did Bobby fuck that shit up. In the worst way possible, of course. Shane's audience didn't like Bobby, I myself included, and even in the series when they take a lie detector test, and the test confirmed that Bobby was using Shane for views, and he played it off, but it was quite obvious. I feel like Shane didn't really pay any mind to it.
No.
Wire. Fuck, are you using me?
No.
He offered him a date on his channel and it bombed. People hated it, it got so many dislikes, and it was just boring. Very, very boring. Stuff no one cares about. If you're gonna do boring shit, then you have to have an interesting personality. Like, for example, Trisha Paytas could sit and eat for hours, but she has an entertaining personality, so it works. But Bobby doesn't have any of that, and the content that he was showcasing was the content that he called terrible. It's just not his forte. You can't just do a major content change like that, especially when your audience was attracted to a specific thing. Or at least try to combine the elements, or just post the fun videos with you and your friends on the weekends, and post the vids your fans actually want as the main vids. I think you guys get what I'm saying. Just try to combine the elements, don't just do a major switch out of nowhere when you called what you're currently doing terrible. Here's what Shane had to say about Bobby making videos on his channel.
Hey guys, I wanted to talk about the Bobby Burns situation a little bit, because I haven't really said anything about it, because I didn't think I needed to, because I felt kind of like, oh, it's just people talking and stuff. But I think it is affecting him. I mean, I know it's affecting him. I've talked to him about it. And I've been a little out of the loop. So when I saw all of the comments and stuff, I was like, okay, like I should say something. There's no drama. There's no issues with me and Bobby. There's not, like, literally no tea to be spilled. I wish there was, but there's not. It's tealess. I think in general, it was a lot. Like, him moving here to start the show on my channel, we didn't completely know what it was yet. Like, all of it happened really fast, and I think it was, like, overwhelming and stressful. And I was like going crazy over it, just being like, is this good enough? Are people gonna not like it? What if they don't like you? And then is that gonna affect you? And then he was going crazy over it, like, oh, is this good enough? Like, it was just like a lot, right? And it got to a point where I was like, I think you need to take a break, focus on your channel and your thing. I'm gonna focus on my thing. I've been editing so much more lately and making videos that take a long time to make, so that's kind of what it is. I mean, it's definitely, you know, not a drama-filled thing. I love Bobby. I believe in him so much, just as much as I always did. And I didn't know it had become such a situation. There's really no drama. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say. So yeah, go check out his new video. He posted a really sweet one. And as far as working with Bobby in the future, I mean, yes, of course. I don't know about the Sunday show. I'm going to be honest. Me and him still have to sit down and figure it out. But I know for a fact I'm still going to do stuff with him. Whether that's on his channel, my channel, I don't know. But like, that whole Sunday thing, if it happens again, needs a whole reinvention, just because it just was like way too hard to make, way too, like, it just, all of it. It's a lot. All right. I am gonna go shower. Just kidding, never. Bye.
There was no hard feelings, it just didn't work, and now he's struggling with his own channel. This man has 840,000 subscribers. 840,000 people sub to him. And mostly all of his recent videos. Mind you, Shane actually tweeted his videos. How does Shane tweet your videos and you're still not touching 100K? Or barely over 100K? And I know numbers aren't everything, but that's just a major gap. 800K subs, 100K views. I've attempted to watch some of the videos and they are extremely boring. Not one bit of interest. And needless to say, he's just lost his touch. He jumped into what he is doing now way too soon.